Hello. Okay. What I will propose here, what I want to do, is start something just for those that seek God in truth. I think I try to do this job several times, and for several times I just stop. I just stop to do the job because what I saw, the people prefer distraction than be more factual or try really find God in the good way. But all the time I think with myself how I grow up in this path, how I was touched by the spirits, how I was touched by God. And the answer was always have someone like me, like what I still doing now, do the same thing. Speak for the wind and wait someone to catch. It's like the air, stay there, everyone can breathe, everyone can receive, but only few of them will, at this moment when you breathe, will think about. Otherwise, it will be very, very common thing for you to do. Inevitable, the book that I believe almost of you know is the name of the Kabbalion, the Hermetic philosophy. The principle from the Kabbalion is very well spread, and there's so many videos there in the internet try to explain the philosophy and the 7 Hermetic principles. It will be not difficult for you to find. The point is, are you understood, or you still understood what is people say, and try to share the information, to spread the information is a good way. If you don't try to earn money with it, of course. If you try to get some hermetic laws and say, oh, come here to my course, you pay blah, 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 you will learn to use all this in your benefit, in your life, you change. My question is, or better, learn to do questions. Learn philosophy. Because it's about this we talk about here, philosophy. Then learn to do questions. And as so many times I mention in my videos, if you have a domain over the secrets, you know how dangerous lines did you cross. You know how dangerous the secrets is, and for sure you will not need ask money for no one, because you have a domain over the secrets, right? You can use the same example for coach. If he's so good in what he doing, why he sell course for 100, 500, 1,000 euros? Sometimes you see crazy people buy courses from coach from 1,000 euros. And when you see the historical coaching, what? Coaching throw persons in the internet? Yes, probably yes. As well, you will see so many persons talk about the spirituality and offer courses about the spirituality when promised to change your life, but the only thing will change is his own life. If he sell so many courses for you or so many books or whatever else, what he still sell here. And unfortunately, this is the price that we pay to learn. When we start to navigate on this path, inevitable, we will cross the darkness, we will cross the storm, and some people will lost himself inside the darkness or inside the storm. You'll never find the true paths where you should follow, or the true options that you can explore before you get out from the storm, or before you get out from the darkness. Because when you navigate in the light, it's not more difficult for you get the perception regarding a lot of things in your life, regarding a lot of things about the environment that we live. And the messages will come naturally for you. You will be like an antenna. You just receive, and your capability of the get the information and understand this information will be built on this period that you cross the storm in the darkness. Why I always say that the occult magic is dangerous? It's dangerous for two reasons. It's dangerous because the people lost himself, lost his mind in the darkness, in the storm. And it's dangerous when it's well understood and well practiced for an evil mind or evil soul, a destruction soul. Will be an amazing tool when it is in the hands of someone with a good soul. Otherwise, we will not have any benefit for the humanity. And this is another reason why you see the word hermetic here, what means close, very well close. Then what we can read here is a philosophy that is close, is a knowledge that was not spread before. Until someone write the book and put this out. And the other thing that we can observe here is exactly some symbology. Yes, we see the circumference, the triangle, we see the square and the circumference in the middle, where he view the cycle square. Yes, very well known for who study occult. But more than this, he views something very important. And this I let you to discover after. Missing one part, of course, because this is the matter, not the spiritual, right? Then you can put here the spiritual. I will start então, speak a português. Start then, try to, how do you say? For you that search God in truth, or seek God in truth, and maybe you cross this book, right? And you heard about this principle, heard about all these things, and you try to do some kind of exercise and all these things, yes? But the point here is, if you do not understand the first principle, go through the other principle will not help you. right? And the first principle that we have, let me see if you can see here. Yes, here, exactly. The all in all. Normally, the all in all is translated the all is all. No, the all in all, and the other misunderstood that is common to see is the as above as below. It's not a mirror, precise mirror in this way. Not means that is a replication from what is still above will be below, and what will be below is what you have above. It's a representation how exchange the energies between the matter and the spiritual. Understand what connects both is much more important than try to understand how have a symmetry. Yes, it's not physical with another side. It's as energetic symmetry. Why the first is important to understand? Because the first you only will be able to understand when we work directly in the problem. And the problem here is if your God is inside some book, is inside some dogma, is inside for any other physical thing, you doesn't operate for God. You doesn't seeking God. You are just a person that work for destruction's force. Almost persons will avoid to be in confrontation direct with the religion, the common religion that we have in this moment. But I not will be with angst against the darkness, angst against the spirits that try to take over and control us, against the souls that use this knowledge just to consume your energy. No, I will not be afraid of. Then again, I repeat, if your book is your God, you not seek for God. You work for the destruction. And God never will touch your heart. You never will have the pleasure to really understand what God is. You will believe in reincarnation. You will believe in salvation. You will believe in thousands of things that it doesn't make any sense at all. And this is the truth. Sorry. But for some religions, if you follow these religions, I say that you are a criminal, as these religions are. All the crimes that these religions commit against the humanity in the past, now you sign below and say, yes, this is my religion. Then you are a criminal. This is what you are. No other word for you to use here. No substantives. It's a criminal, is a criminal. And it's a criminal here, is a criminal there too. No salvation because your book say you will be saved. Or you will reincarnate and have a chance to correct. No. Let me bring here something. Let me bring for you here an easy way for you understand what we play now. What game we play. Of course, everyone here have an age enough to see, oh, at least watch one time in your life movies that do some representation from 1700s, 1800s, 900s. Yes, you will see what royalty and bourgeoisie and the plebe, poverty everywhere, when it's outside from the bourgeoisie or the royalty. But the one thing is very important. Who is the minds that bring innovation and progress? Where's the minds that have a time? Use the time to learn, to improve himself, right? You have a distraction? Yes, you have. But the distraction is a short time in the life of these persons. Means the royalty or the bourgeoisie don't allow the joker walk around of day every time all day as the joker want. The joker have a specific time to work with a specific job with a short time. But today what we have? Today the joker is everywhere, is totally normal, be with joke all the time in our day, 24 hours per day, where you stay, wake up and not sleep. You have the joker all the time. The period that you really have a concentration, your period of distraction, that you can sit and read a book, that you can sit and reflect about your life, reflect about your acts. Do you see the inversion here? Can you see that the most fruitful moment that you should have in your day now is your distraction? Can you see this today in our society? If you can, good. Probably you will start to see have something wrong in the way we live today, and very wrong. Then for those still here until this, it's time to work. It's time to seek God in truth, not with books, not with dogmas, not with taboos. God is not this. God is pure knowledge. If God is not knowledge or doesn't have a knowledge in sí, okay, this is a property of God. Is a, how to say, is a property that we can say God has, yes, or God have these properties in self, is part of Him, or is a manifestation of Him. It's a different way that we can put this, but the idea here, what I try to transmit is, if God doesn't have a magic, doesn't have a knowledge, we will not experience this. It's basically like this, okay? Then when you see this exactly in this way, you can understand why we have a science, why we have a secret societies like this that promote the hermetic philosophy. Why philosophy is so important, and why philosophy is so ignored. When you have a hermetic without philosophy, you have the hermetic joke, is what you have at this moment in your life and time. Have so much to discuss here. What I want is to guide you outside from the Christianism, outside from the Islam, outside from the Judaism, outside from any other culture. You can see Buddhism, you can say Confucius, you can say now I forgot the word for the other religion that you have in the India that was before Buddhism. And this is only a snapshot from the reality, yes. Even with the Zoroastrianism is a snapshot of the contemplation. When we get the previous religions, like we have in Egypt, yes, then we see things different. And when we understood what is the mentality for these persons have about God, what these persons experience, and when we cross-check the same behavior, same entities, similar in different part of our earth, our reality, we start to see have something common. And this something common will guide us for, okay, God is this, God is a representation, yes? But when we start to investigate, we start to understand, we understood that this reality is too much near to the physical world. It's not in the upper level. It's just not a matter, but it's far away to be in the upper level. And when you start to investigate these entities, you will see that have things here not matched totally, okay? Then the first thing that we need to do, if you really want to seek God in truth, renegade the Christianism, renegade the Islam, renegade Judaism, renegade the Buddhism, renegade the Confucianism, renegade any other kind of religion, even Zoroastrianism. You need to get out from all these chains. You need to release your chains. You need to free your mind. But this not means that the base of your knowledge will be the knowledge that all these religions bring to us. Because in the middle of some liars that we will face, the truth will be there hide. And those seek God will see it. You will see the truth covered by the liars. And this is very important. This is very, very important. Each more high we get, more near to the source we want it to be. And when we want to have the knowledge to understand God, and we go to the source of these religions, we start to understand, then you see that it's not the religion, it's the philosophy. Then when we understand the philosophy behind, the doors open. This is the moment that you get out from the storm, that you get out from the darkness, because you not allow more the spiritual forces of destructions take over of you, use you as an instrument, because when you believe, you give energy. You give the vital energy for these forces. And you don't build your vital energy for your soul. This is very important. Okay, the idea here then, I will try to do some videos where I will sit here, just talk, as I talk now, with any pretensions, with any sure about nothing. Just to guide you that if you really seek for God, just to guide you, for you to not try any door that you see in front of you. Feel the door. Feel the energy before to enter. And after you take a decision, based on your experience, if you want to enter or not the door. But here's another secret if you don't pay attention. I don't say for you to avoid the doors. Because I say to you, you will have experience to feel the door and take the decision to enter or not in the door. Means you will have this experience. You will collect this information. But, on the other point, I understood too that all this information, everything is just a replay. When you understood, you will understand why you just enter in the same door again, again, again. And here comes the illusion of reincarnation. It's an illusion. And you will understand it. As soon you understood the energy behind each door, you don't allow your mind be trapped. Or if you know what you will face, if you learn and you get comprehension behind, if your mind is not sick, you will not repeat what you understood. You will move forward. And moving forward, almost time is experience, comprehension, and avoid. It's not because you will avoid so much steps that you will be in the right path. No. It's because you will start to create the true connection with God, or Godness. The feminine force that is behind of all this creation. You will understand what I try to say. You will get full comprehension without any doubts. Because you will not base God in any book that was wrote by the man's guide, by destruction spirits, darkness spirits, darkness in everything. Then when you learn to condemn the criminals, your chance will be released. When the criminals can't anymore to have the control over the sleepers, then the life change. And here we enter to help those that seek God in truth. Because what I still doing here, you will do too. Not by your sake, to just enjoy, to try to show knowledge, or just because you need money, or just because you think you can be an influencer. Doesn't matter. All these things will not have any importance for you. The only thing that will have importance is you find where is the other powerful mind and powerful soul that you can connect. This is the unique thing. Because when you will start to find these souls, when you will start to find these minds, you will see how many things change your life. You will understand better this physical world. You will understand what it means as below as above, or as above as below. You will understand why this symmetry happened. You will understand the all in all. You will understand the attraction law and so many others law in their magic philosophy. But the first thing that anyone that desire to seek God is learn to do questions. And what is today the best way to learn to do questions? Read philosophy, yes, but be careful, because you have a trash like Alexander Dugin. This is trash, this is not philosophy, this is Sufism enrusted, covered by philosophy. This is pure trash. If you read all these modern philosophers, you can maybe get a guidance of the idea, if it was not easy for you to translate from the source. But almost there you input so much ego and so much I am, instead the I will be, and based in the other darkness books that he's follow and believe, will not transmit the truth for you. Will transmit an information with interruptions that will be difficult for you to decodify this. And instead you'll be connecting the source, you will be connect with the darkness forces. Then if you really want to learn philosophy, just read Plato. You don't need any else more. If you are connected with God, what Plato wrote describes Socrates' experience and the Socrates debate, you will clear understand that all philosophers after Socrates, con exception of the Plato that tried to transmit the knowledge as without prostitution the information, without changing the information, pure as the source give, is useless philosophers, and only blind your mind about philosophy and will guide you to Sophism, that is completely opposite. Even Aristotle, that was a disciple from Plato, failed here because he wanted to communicate instead to question. Yes? Then learning to do questions is the art of connect with God. And God every time will answer you based in your capability, not of the receive, of the code. Because the information from God is in all, is for all. But the receiver that have the capability to decode the information, then this is not for all. And here is a very important for you keep this in mind. Okay, let's see next time what we will talk about. Now you understood that what I try to bring here, and I don't have any programmation. I will not get the book and read the book for you, or do the interpretation of the book for you. I just get this book because I concern about the sick minds that I saw, and I make a question for me. What I will do? I will do like this guy that I post the video there and make a comment, and Paris hallucinations, or other persons like Paris still hallucinate and persuade these guys and show, look, you are stupid. If you follow these jokers, you will be a joker. Never will be a king. Then if you want to be a king, if you want to be a philosopher, don't follow the jokers. But I understood. I can't take from the devil what is from the devil, right? What is the God is there. The seed that is from God is there. Devil can't take. But if this seed don't receive the proper treatment, water, from who cares? You never come, be a plant. You never rise to see the sun. Will be a seed that will sleep in the earth. Will sleep in the humus before be ignite. And here's, I come here to fishing. To fish in you from the humus, to fish in you from the darkness, to fish in you from the lies of all Catholicism, from the lies from all Islam, from some hallucinations that we have in the other religions, and from the philosophy, from the source of all these religions. Yes? This is my arpat, my work that I want to do. I don't want to have 1,000 of seeds wake up, because I know that this will not wake up in this way. I know that the process will be slow, but I'm here for one, with luck, few of you that will understand what I will share here, that we will use this information. In the future, you will still do the same thing, wake up the other seeds that's from God. Because learn one thing, it's like the allegory from the Plato. Yes? What is from devil? Let with the devil. What is consumed by this darkness? Let it be. Don't try to prove for a Christian mind that he is blind, even when he can have 3 eyes. Because he is not blind just in his mind, he's blind in his soul. And he preferred entertainment, pan and circus, and circense, puns and circense, than the knowledge. And as well, don't try to guide sophists, because sophists don't care about the truth. Sophists only care about spread something, show that know something, to sell for you. You see now, if you understood, in these 40 minutes that I stay here talk without stop, you understood what the sophists do in the past, did in the past. He sell knowledge. He sell knowledge that he doesn't doesn't know in truth. He just repeats. It's the same that you have today with people sell you about intergalactic beings. The most ridiculous one for me is reptilian. Oh yeah, oh reptilian, or yes. Whatever else, all these bullshit idiots' minds that you can see there. Don't try to convince idiots. Let the idiots be the idiots. Okay? Let these people be what they are. It's useless. When these people die, will simply disappear. Maybe stay here to disturb others for a while, but after will disappear, doesn't matter. It's useless. But the you that is not from devil, you that is the seed in the darkness, you will come back for the source. You will understand the source. Then don't care. Don't care. Simple don't care. Let the jokers there, but don't let the jokers take your life and your time, consume your time. Yes? Just be with attention. Remember what I say. The distraction should be a short period. It's the time that you relax your mind, you don't think. But when your distraction is the moment that you try to concentrate, try to gain knowledge, then you live a wrong life. Just to keep this in mind. What life you live in the short period. The short period of the time of your day, the short period of your life, define who you are. That hurt stay with us. Until next time. Thank you.